At one point in my career, I was a repair tech for Localtel, and that meant standing in the sweltering heat at times, holding a laptop, talking to somebody on the phone, and trying to get somebody's internet connection or TV working again. And it got very, very hot in that Wenatchee sun. This is something that I would have loved to have at that time. It was first revealed last summer with an intended release date to coincide with the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Sony's wearable air conditioner is finally available to buy to help you battle the summer heat when you occasionally step outside to brave the sun's rage and the ongoing pandemic. Working alongside a special t-shirt that suspends the device in the middle of your back just below the neck, the Sony Rion Pocket, which looks not unlike the Apple Magic Mouse, uses the Peltier effect to serve as a heat pump that promises to cool down the wearer's body temperature by as much as 23 degrees Fahrenheit on hot days. The side of the Rion Pocket that rests against the wearer's back is promised to remain cool to the touch, while heat is removed through a small fan that vents warm air out and away from the body. Using a companion mobile app for iOS and Android devices, the Rion Pocket can be manually adjusted as needed or even set to an automatic mode, which uses temperature and motion sensors to detect what the wearer is doing, how they're feeling, and then appropriately adjusting the cooling mode to ensure their desired comfort level is maintained. The device can even be used in the cold winter months, functioning in reverse to help raise the wearer's body temperature by as much as 14 degrees Fahrenheit. But no matter the weather, the Rion Pocket isn't an all-day solution. Given its compact size, its internal battery is only good for about 2 to 4 hours of comfort, depending on how hard it needs to work. And you'll have to wait about 2 hours for it to recharge before you can wear it again. Available through Sony's own online store for $120 or Amazon Japan, where it's currently closer to about $160, while the t-shirt holders will set you back about $20 each. Earlier this week, we got our first look at what appeared to be a new Oculus Quest virtual reality headset. That's thanks to an apparent marketing image shared on Twitter. Since then, more images, including ones of the device in the wild and a rumored release date, have appeared online, indicating that the headset could launch very soon. The existence of these units, which appear to be some kind of testing device, suggest the device could come out sooner rather than later. That sooner time frame was reinforced by Twitter leaker Walking Cat, who shared the first marketing image that appeared this week and has shared credible leaks in the past. They posted what appeared to be more marketing images on Twitter too, and in one of their tweets mentioned a mysterious September 15th date, which could indicate when Facebook-owned Oculus plans to launch this rumored new Quest. Facebook declined to comment on the images or the rumored launch date. The company released the first Oculus Quest in May of last year, and Addie Robertson said at the time that it had a convenient tetherless design, but was less powerful than wired headsets in her review. Facebook has continued to add to the Quest capabilities since its release, though, and it has definitely turned into one of the main headsets to buy if you're tight on cash, but you want something that is very capable and is going to look beautiful. They are, however, currently out of stock, but I've heard if you put in your order, they will get it shipped out to you fairly rapidly. NASA's latest mission won't actually reach space, but it is going to come very close. It's going to use a massive observation craft made up of a football-sized stadium high-altitude balloon, along with a special stratospheric telescope instrument that can observe wavelengths of light cast from newly formed stars, but is blocked by Earth's atmosphere. The mission is called the Atmospheric Stratospheric Telescope for High Spectral Resolution Observations at Submillimeter Wavelengths. Did you get it? shortened to Athros, since, its long form is quite a mouthful. It's currently set to take off from Antarctica in December of 2023, and the main payload is an 8.4-foot telescope that will point itself at 4 primary targets, including 2 regions in the Milky Way where scientists have observed star formation activity. Now, that telescope, the largest ever to be flown in this way, will be held aloft by a balloon that will measure roughly 400 feet wide. When fully inflated, with scientists on the ground able to precisely direct the orientation of the business end of the observation instrument. Its mission will include between 2 and 3 full loops around the South Pole during a period spanning between 3 and 4 weeks as it drifts along high-altitude stratospheric winds. After that, the telescope will separate from the balloon and return to Earth slowed by a parachute so that it can potentially be recovered and flown again in the future to perform similar experiments. The end goal is for Athros to create the first detailed 3D maps of the density, speed, and motion of gas in these regions around newborn stars in order to help better understand how they can impede the development of other stars or encourage the birth of some. This will be helpful in refining existing simulations of the formation and evolution of galaxies. Thank you for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think we need to feature on the program, well, shoot me an email, djraymcneil@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Your Weekly Tech Update, and check out the podcast, audio and video versions available on iTunes, Google, Spotify, Audio Burst, and elsewhere on the interwebs. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone. And now, here's your moment of joy.